let's go. Another 30-day challenge. What is it now? Day trading futures. Something I've always wanted to try. I've dabbled in day trading a little bit, stocks, crypto, options maybe a little bit, lost some. But futures, learned nothing about it. I don't know what it is, but the plan is to somehow become profitable. And what's my plan? I'll show you in a minute. What the goal is, month has already passed, so I already have the results and I'll share them with you now. So let's jump on the screen for the laptop and let me show you everything. So I have my laptop here with me. Now, you see here Webull. Why? Because I wanted something in the background to be moving in the intro. That's why I have Bitcoin up. But what did I use for the month? I used actually Apex Trading Funding, and Tradeovate. Those are the guys that I was hoping to pass the funding and then get to the PA account. So let's look at basically what happened for this entire month. But let's first understand what is basically futures. What is it to day trade futures? What are futures? And simple explanation actually. Yes, futures. It's basically we're trading and selling future contracts within the same day of a specific asset. So we can trade commodities, currencies, gold, corn, Bitcoin, whatever you want. There's a future contract for it, most probably, on some exchange. What I'm trading for, or what I traded for that entire month and a half, is NASDAQ. I chose the NASDAQ. Why? I don't know. People on YouTube said that it got good movement, better than the S&P 500. So I stuck with it. I was like, okay, let's go. But then, what's my strategy? What did I do? Honestly, didn't know at first. It was just, okay, buying and selling. Why not? Looking up different strategies online, seeing what works, what doesn't work. But what I got to finally is, I think I like scalping. I don't like to be in trades for a long time. Maximum 5 minutes, maximum. But it will range from 1 all the way to 5 minutes, but that's the max. What do I use? What are my strategies? So, one, what I thought of, what I liked basically, is using VWAP. So it's more, it's a lot of volume-based trading. So volume profiles, VWAP, and then having VWAP bands, and then most crucially, cumulative delta, which is basically you're seeing the internal market, what's behind the buying and selling. It's visualized. And let's get into the interesting part of what happened during the month and a half. Did I actually make it? Did I pass? Did I get the 50K? Or did I just fail? So I got this fancy Excel sheet. Not really, just colored based on if I did good, bad, simple as that. So at the beginning, I was like, okay, the first 4 lines are just random trades. Honestly, that's why I don't recall at the notes, because I don't remember what I did. If there was a strategy, it was just me going in blindly. And I have some columns on the light, which you see light on the right. You see the P&L, total P&L, number of trades, number of losing trades, number of winning trades, and then we'll see the win rate, average win value, and then average lose value. This way, you'd actually see a representation of data. This way I'll actually know if I'm becoming better or not, and I have data, I can analyze it based on specific inputs. Another cool thing is I found is the duration of the trades. I realized, okay, when I have big red trades, it's usually when I'm in it for a long time. I don't have the risk management. I don't know when to cut a losing trade. It doesn't make sense. Did I enter wrong? Is the strategy itself not working? Or was it just a bad trade that went the other way on me? I didn't know. So I had notes like, okay, I overtraded. These are all one day. All of those 3, one day. Lost one, lost another one. It's like, okay, tilted, let's keep going. Just try to make those back. Well, unfortunately, that's not how it works with day trading. Then, I believe the one that was off is like 15 minutes. It's just Labor Day. It was a holiday, so disregard that in terms of the average win trades with the time duration. It was a lot less. So I did the YouTuber I copy, or not copy, the YouTuber I watch the most, which I got the strategy from, is Trades by Matt. And you'll see here, I have two, I believe only two maybe, that I copy traded from him, even though his is delayed. But I stopped that. Why? Because I was not understanding the whole process. I thought, okay, if I want to make this actually work, I shouldn't be copying. One, I can get ideas from him, yes. Copying it itself as is, one, I don't understand his thought process when he makes the trade. So, two instances where I copied, it's this one actually, I copy traded it, moved the stop loss closer because I don't know what's the strategy. There's an invalidation point in a trade, and that's when you realize, okay, this trade is done, I want to be out of it or not. And I don't know that when I just simply copy. It's not because a trade I did, because I just simply copied it. So sort of I'm in the blind when doing this trade. And the sooner I realized this, I was like, okay, makes no sense. So thankfully I realized this early. By early, yeah, 1 week in, about 2 weeks in. And that's when, okay, let's actually start to understand the strategy itself, try to understand how to make it work, and go from there. And it actually worked out. You'll see, slowly but surely, I'm starting to make better trades, solid entries, taking notes. How do I feel? Does it make sense? And I realized I'm more of a directional based trader. I absolutely suck when it's a choppy market and it's stuck in a within range. I can't do that. I realized, okay, I don't understand when to go in or when to go long or short. I couldn't do it. So I realized I'm better when, okay, there's a direction, either going up or down, not in a range. I can play off that. I know how to enter. It makes more sense. And so slowly but surely, I was doing better, good trades overall, losing a little bit less, but overall the P&L is going up, getting closer and closer to hitting the $3,000 goal, which is key to getting funded for the 50K TradeAvate account, or 50K. I believe there's Rhythmic, and there's other there's other firms as well that do the funding stuff. I chose the 50K account. Why? Because I plan to copy trade multiple 50K accounts. So I'll get one, get payouts from it, get another account, copy trade it, then just keep on going until I max out on the accounts. That's my plan. But one crucial mistake, and you'll see here, basically there's a lot of red trades at the end. Everything was smooth sailing. I got impatient. I was like, okay, let me get this done quickly. Let me scale up the size. I was always trading one contract. I decided, okay, I'm done with this. Let me try to get it quickly. I can scale. So the first day that I did this, here it is. It thankfully ended on a positive, but the issue was, now I got a taste of higher contracts. Like, okay, if I just trade one base hit, which is 10 points for 3 contracts, that's okay, that's $600. I'm good. I'll make it to the profit goal so quickly. I'll just do this for multiple days and I'm good. But then that's when things go bad. The strategy itself isn't in place. I got greedy, coupled with like some bad entries, and then me scaling using bigger contracts. It's all shitstorm basically. That's when it hit. Slowly, I was okay, getting close. And then here at the final day, the 27th, this was the crazy day. I was so close. I remember I was $400 away from the profit target. I was like, okay, I'm so close. I'll get to it. I'll get the PA count. Let's go. Then one positive trade, good. Another one, I lost 400. Okay, just calm down. Then that's where the issue hit. I lost 400. I got tilted. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I got crazy. I decided one trade is all I need. Then I'll get the PA account. One trade, 3 contracts, I should be good. And that's when I fumbled basically. I got into a bad trade, not following my strategy, and then scaled with a lot of contracts. And I lost with one trade, $960. And that's when it completely hit the fan. I abandoned the strategy, got completely chopped up by the market. I was completely reading the opposite way. Trading drawdown is decreasing heavily with those moves. So you'd imagine I'd be okay, maybe up $100, $200, then getting hit with a 960, so nothing left for the drawdown itself. But then I was like, okay, I did something even stupider. It's like, okay, that one was 3 contracts. I was like, okay, now if I can do 4 contracts, if it works perfectly, then I'll make it back. I should be good. But no, that's not how it works. Barely moved the stop a little bit, lost only 360 in terms of dollars on 4 contracts, which is honestly, I don't know how. I should have been completely wiped out with this one. But then I did it again, 3 contracts, lost under 225. But then I was like, okay, this is the moment. I have to make it all back because trading drawdowns hit his limit. And then I scaled it, 5 contracts. Again, not following a strategy, not following my principles. I already have, like, if there's 3 losing trades, I should stop for the day. But nothing. It's all because I was looking at it. I was like, okay, I'm so close to the PA account. I'm so close to officially get funded. And then basically I fumbled it. And I lost the account. But not only this account. I went over. I got 2 more accounts. As soon as I blew these away, I opened another one, bought another one. Same mistake. I don't know why. Maybe the other one I remember went 6 or 7 contracts, which is crazy. It's all the tilt. It's all, I just wasn't thinking, mind out of the window. This was a month and a half of hard work. Waking up early, focusing on base hits, trying to understand basically the strategy. I know I'm early to this pace. Month and a half is nothing, but seeing a month and a half disappear in one bad day is crazy. And further made me realize, okay, it's not easy. Plus, but there is an end in sight. It is possible, but it requires the most important thing, patience. Patience is key. So after a month or so, fumbled, yes. Will I come back? For sure. I do find it enjoyable, honestly. If you don't love looking at charts all day and seeing the price movement, then maybe that's not for you. But I love that, and I can squeeze it in my schedule during my day-to-day life. It's only 5 days of the week. You can trade on the weekends, but I don't do that. So it's only 5 business days, and I find it interesting. So that's the end of a almost 2-month challenge, but we're not over because there's exciting news ahead, and we'll see in future videos what could happen with my futures day trading challenge.